would be taking Frank then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or Frank would be taking Timbersaw.
Well, they're one
Frank
and the
the
same.
tank,
They're
yeah.
symbiotic.
So where would that put Nature's Prophet?
5 position is the least frequently seen. Otherwise, like you said, Lizard, not every single carry. It's not easy to just pick up Prophet. You need to be able to have at least a semblance of micro to make the laning phase look as good as most Prophets make it look. So
He's laughing. He's so happy.
Yeah.
They don't know what we're doing. There's a lot of damage for this Timbersaw already to worry about. Silence from the puck, magic damage burst, then you have Phoenix Sunray. There are some good things, definitely. They could even maybe go for that Rubik, perhaps. The Bloodseeker ban actually caught me off guard.
protect Timbersaw, I guess?
Yeah, it's good. The Rupture messes with him Blood right as well. I expected them after the Bloodseeker ban to actually pick up a Weaver, but okay.
I wonder if they like almost forgot about Timbersaw in JT's hands, because Timber's really good for IG, and they're like, okay, we banned out Bloodseeker. Oh crap, there's still Timbersaw in this
Or
pool.
maybe this is the plan. Just take JT's hero.
Yeah. Yeah, and then protect it with the Bloodseeker ban. Yeah, I guess that could be a
Because
possibility.
they obviously are aware that they have the first pick in the second stage, and
Yeah.
okay.
Crystal Maiden.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because there was Oracle in the pool as well.
Yeah.
And I value Oracle way more.
I value a lot of like Coddle would have been pretty good.
There, like Crystal Maiden is the most popular, I would say, actually in CIS in Europe. That's
Yeah.
where I've seen it picked the most.
Dude, Shaman was still in the pool also.
Yeah.
What a weird CM pick.
So this would most likely mean a 5 CM and a 4 Phoenix.
Yeah.
It is something that Invictus Gaming is very capable of doing, putting Kaka on Phoenix, and he plays it really well. But and
So-
the Troll, okay.
Okay, so that's their one. That's their hard carry.
Mm-hmm. That's the fly
The-
hero.
Puck would be middle, 4 Phoenix, 5 CM.
Probably Puck middle.
Yeah, probably Puck middle, Troll 1. What this pretty much forces Thunder Predator to do is Frank the tank on the Timbersaw on the offlane for sure.
Yeah.
I don't see Nature's Prophet doing that well against CM plus Troll. You don't want that lane.
So where does that put Nature's Prophet?
I guess it's a Minos hero.
That's
'cause
the question, yeah.
You have your support duo already with the Tusk and the Oracle. So I guess Prophet mid was played
Prophet
by no
mid
one.
as well.
Yeah.
It's doable, yeah, in some matchups. Not versus Puck. Puck has low armor. Like, you could perhaps mess him up with the Treants, but he's ranged. He has nukes.
Yeah, but the Treants usually, I think, I haven't played it enough, but you...
Just for the denies and last hits.
Right.
That's what you want, yeah.
Thunder Predator looking for their mid laner?
Most likely.
I think so.
Yeah, especially now with the Lycan ban, that would be really strong versus the Prophet versus the Oracle. We have seen it on offlane a couple of times.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be like completely out of nowhere.
Left field hit it.
Would it be a good choice for them to maybe try Wind Ranger?
For
To-
Thunder
to hit-
Predator?
They have
Yeah,
the
for Thunder
Tusk.
Predator to
Yo,
hit
that's a good
Tusk,
call,
Wind Ranger,
Sumi.
and then
No,
it's a
it's-
counter to
it's-
Phoenix Egg as
no.
well.
It's not that great versus Egg, and it's not that great versus Puck. So those are my problems that I see with it. But still, it's fully in their comfort zone, and maybe you're on to something here.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think.
Storm Spirit ban and Razor ban.
Really, we just need to figure out where this Prophet is going.
This
IG
Razor just covering the Troll, right?
Yeah, and Razor could go to either lane. IG let's see.
Yeah, they're just deciding where to put the puck, on the offlane or on mid lane.
Yep.
That's it, because you can see the Thunder Predator, they do not know as well. They ban one offlane hero and one mid lane hero.
I think they need someone tanky in the offlane. I think
Yes.
their team is too squishy if they turn Puck into an offlaner.
I completely agree. Some sort of a stun, some sort of a...
Shaker? Oh, Tide.
Tide is a
Tide is in
decent
there.
option, yeah. They go with the... Okay, it hasn't been banned. Like, this is one of those heroes that you expect to be banned very early on. This time, not. There are some positives for Thunder Predator versus Beastmaster. They do have the Timber. So you will be able to defend versus all those summons and whatnot early on. But overall, it's just a solid Beastmaster game. There's not... You don't have a care in the world. You will be protecting that egg, and you will bring that early objective taking capability that they desperately needed.
Yeah, the only thing is Oracle doesn't really need to worry about taking anything else off
Then Roar,
other
yeah.
than Roar.
And this is where Thunder Predator picks the
Dude,
second core.
Give me the
IO.
Oh my god, that would be so exciting.
With the Tusk. Yeah,
I would be- I
sign
would be
me,
so
sign me
hyped.
up. I wouldn't mind that at all. Also, Oracle versus Troll, you have the Disarm, which is really nice
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like, you have Purge versus Fire Spirits. Oracle is just such a good hero, man. Like, you see the
I know,
positives.
why did they pick Crystal Maiden over Oracle? I'm so curious to see what the plan is with the CM.
Just some more damage dealing capabilities in the team fights. The mana is nice, I guess. And the lane is stronger, right?
The lane is stronger, that is true.
You have a lot of new.
Especially if you're
potential.
against an offlane Prophet, because Oracle would not have been able to clear Treants quite as well as a Maiden.
Yeah. Okay, Thunder Predator deciding where to put the
The
Prophet.
double bluff.
Yeah.
Give me the tweet was a bait, and then talking about the bait was a bait.
God, that would be the biggest big galaxy brain thing I've ever
Yes,
seen
Team
in my life.
Secret
Last
thinks that
pick
they have the
IO.
social media unlocked. Thunder Predator is actually helping their team with the social media.
Just imagine the memes after that. It would be glorious.
Then they can tweet out a picture of IO again
Again.
today.
Think of the engagement.
Do it for Quinn.
Go
Come
follow
on.
at Thunder Awakening GG.
I heard
Do
that,
it for
Lizard.
quite fun.
Never mind.
Medusa.
Still
They-
a good pick.
Tell me about this Medusa. How does the Medusa work for their comp?
It's a little bit of a late game potential, obviously. It's a decent pickup for the lane that they're going to be playing in. Good with Oracle later on. Overall, I don't like the pick way too much. I think Troll is one of those carries that if he gets his farm fast enough, he can deal with her. But the old school build on Trolls that were built versus Medusa, like Diffusal, aren't popular any longer.
Well, let's do predictions. I'll start. I really
Necros.
like that Thunder Predator picked up Medusa. I was really worried that they would put all of their eggs in their basket with Nature's Prophet, but picking up Medusa kind of alleviates that. So I'm going to go with Thunder Predator for my prediction.
I'm not so sold. Leo style Nature's Prophet, definitely cool. Timbersaw as well. They could completely crush their lanes and go off of that and win the game. Invictus Gaming, they need a game 3.
Yep.
They did not top the Chinese region for no reason. I'm going to go with them just in hopes to see the game 3 and because they have a very solid lineup overall.
Tsunami?
I think their mind melted right now. You know,
Yeah,
their upper
for
bracket
sure.
was in shambles. They come down here, they get an IO first pick. They're paralyzed by it. Thunder Predator, it's on lock.
So 2 for Thunder Predator and 1 for IG.
Yes, ma'am.
This is game 2. Will Thunder Predator be able to take a 2-0, or will IG be able to turn it around, bring it to a 1-1, and give us a game 3? We will see what happens. But for sorry, you just like you said but, and then my train of thought just
sorry.
like completely got thrown
My
off.
apologies, Sumichu.
Dang it. But anyway, so we will see what will happen in game 2. Thunder Predator versus IG. We'll send it over to Black and B-Cop.
Thank you very much. We are here, and it is do or die time for IG. This is maybe a little bit earlier than IG thought that they would get eliminated if they do end up going down here. So they're fighting for their tournament lives, and this is a lineup that I can certainly see them being successful with, but they're up against quite a lot on the side of Thunder Predator, and this Medusa could be a problem if they don't know how to shut it down through the mid game.
Yeah, I was looking through the hero list to find a solution potentially for Thunder Predator, because the first 4 picks I wasn't really sold on them, but this Medusa last pick gives them a winning condition. I'm quite happy they picked it up. It is really good against Phoenix, it's really good against Beastmaster on lane, and they don't have the perfect answers to him at all. So, yeah. What are we looking for here for Thunder Predator? They need to get off the laning phase really strong. They have a Prophet. As soon as he hits 6, the side lanes are in a lot of trouble. We have seen it Nature's Wrath deal a ton of damage. And Frank tank on the Timbersaw, I'm expecting him to do pretty well down here. When he reaches level 3 at least. But until then, it's going to be pretty tough for him. CM, Troll, definitely one of the stronger lanes against the Timbersaw. Beastmaster top should be struggling. Well, actually no, it's Timbersaw is going to the safe lane against the Beastmaster. So they're rotating the lanes. They want the Medusa against the Troll. I like that quite a bit, actually. Makes sense. Just pressure the Troll out of lane. And Tusk is still on top of the CM here. A little bit of trouble. Mid lane. Should go into the Prophet's favor, just a little bit. Probably like a 5.5, 4.5 kind of scenario. But we'll have to see. It's not really a Leo-style hero, I don't think. It's just Prophet. He strikes me more as the, you know, flashy kind of puck player. He plays a really good DP, plays a really good Storm, Wind Ranger even. These kind of heroes suit him much better. So we'll have to see how he performs on this kind of more static-y hero. Minos following the Troll, who TP top to avoid the Medusa lane. But again, Medusa lanes quite well onto Troll, especially with an Oracle. Dual range, very effective. And just slowing him down. And this free farm Medusa is really gonna be absolutely necessary. Because if Dusa gets shut down, the only winning condition is also shut down. Dusa is the one that really handles the Phoenix in team fights. The split shot on the egg is gonna be really important. Frank the tank against the Beastmaster is gonna be very easy. Tag team coming out, but nothing really come of it. You can already see the Whirling Death really putting the pain onto the Beastmaster. You stack up 2 or 3 of them, it's a pretty easy kill. So he has to be careful here when Tusk is level 2 with that snowball. Potentially the shards. A lot of kill potential here. Also Nature's Prophet, of course, with the teleport. Always there to potentially pick them off if they get low health. So far, pretty uneventful laning stage.
I'm interested to see how these matchups go, how much they're going to give it Minos as they go up towards top. Kaka forced to Icarus dive away. Beastmaster low and JT falls.
Spoke about it. You get 2 or 3 of these stacks on the Whirling Death. He's just gone. He had like a max of 400 health and just gets absolutely taken down here. Good start once more for Thunder Predator.
Yeah, and again, JT falling, and that is, it's just JT who's been struggling in both these games. I talked about it in the first game, how JT really feels like the anchor for IG quite a number of times throughout not only the season, but this event. So it's not really the performance that I've been expecting from him, and he gives up first blood. It's struggle city again for him.
Yeah, struggle city, tough city, potentially even pain city. It's not going to be an easy game for him. I just like the way that Thunder Predator set up their lanes. Like, they want to pressure the Troll with the Medusa. Makes perfect sense. Oh, Kaka dropping really low here. He's got 30 health. Probably will have to go back to base unless there's some more reason coming with the courier. But it just makes so much sense. They send the Timber against the Beast. Free lane. They pressure the Troll with the double range lane. Loving it. They're just playing like a top team suddenly. It's actually crazy. Thunder Predator is actually insane.
Yeah, they've really just turned on the jets for this event, and there are a lot of people coming into the event. They just thought EU was the best region. They were going to sweep it all, and well, you got teams like Neon and Thunder Predator who have really made just such a statement at this event and put the world on notice, and Thunder Predator just have looked super clean.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see like how that impacts potentially the next major. And the slot dive. Minos.
Looking for Minos. He's in a little bit of trouble. The Mystic Snake, the
Kaka
Fortune coming out from the Oracle. Kaka's the first one to fall, but they will get a return kill on a Minos. They start to look over at Flyfly, but Flyfly, can he get a kill on MJZ? Needs one more shot. Double kill for Flyfly, and that's a good little initiation there from IG.
Yeah, the power of Troll against Tusk. Even though you have the tag team, you're considered one of the strongest trial laners. Once you're blinded by the axis, guess what? You can't hit them. If you can't hit them, they don't take damage, B-Cup. Don't take damage, B-Cup.
It's because you can't hit them, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at here. And now they... Oh, such a good rotation here from the Troll. He sees the Medusa TPing top. TP straight back down to the Timbersaw because Beastmaster can't handle him. However, he's already level 5, so now Troll can't handle him either. That might potentially end up biting them in the butt. Have to see though. They need to secure the Beastmaster's game. Like, he is struggling a little bit too much. He needs to get level 6 fast, get those Necros fast, start pressuring the map.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
he's
what
just
you're looking to do is
middle
get
suddenly.
that pressure, right?
Yeah, he's dipping top now. Imagine if that was cancelled.
That would have felt so bad.
Yeah, there's the random Oracle showing up or something. That would have definitely happened to me. Mid
They wanna go
lane,
mid.
Prophet in
They've
trouble.
got this Nature's Prophet in trouble. They've got the sounds from the Waning Rift, and Leo's style looking like he'll drop. That's Takaka. Wrath of Nature thrown out, but it's not going to do enough to deter them. They get a kill there onto the Nature's Prophet. I say that Wrath of Nature is not enough, but all of a sudden, Fly taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have level 6 yet. The
Chakra,
Chakra hits
nice!
onto him, and it's pulled back for the kill. Frank
Did you
the
see that
tank.
aimbot? There was an aimbot chakra. I meant the range on it, man. Like it never ended. I thought, yeah, there's no way it's in range. It just keeps going. Reminds me of some Saw movies, man.
Frank wants to play a game, and he's going after these heroes pretty aggressively.
He's still going in. Really making good use of his
wants the
tankiness.
Crystal Maiden.
Has to be careful, though. If he gets rooted on the tower. Oh.
Still slowed up. Will he get
Oh,
out?
the root.
There's the root. That might be enough. Timber chain away, though. There's the distance. Ollie looking for the finish, or at least to help Fly get the kill. And finally, the aggression no longer pays off, and Fly gets a return kill. A little bit of revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. And Moose comes in. Ollie.
Yeah. Punching his
Doesn't
CM
wanna
in the
get too
back a little
close.
bit. But realizing ice is a bit tough to punch through. Why is
I don't
CM so
think I've ever
fragile,
touched
by the
ice
way?
before.
She's like literally made out of ice.
Ice, you know, depending on how you pack it, could be fragile, you know. They make igloos, they make houses out of it, and then sometimes it just kind of melts away in your drink.
Fair enough. I like that explanation. Makes a lot of sense. But as I said before, I'm not convinced to buy. Wait, hold that thought. Another root, puck
Going
coil.
after this, Timbersaw once again. They've got the Dream Core with the Waning Rift on the 2. That means he can't get the snowball save.
And he cuts the coil.
Yeah, that's
Because
real
a
bad.
good root. I
gonna
say
be
good
2
root
once
as if he
again.
activated it, but yeah, good rotation there. I'm not sold on Leo style Nature's Prophet. Another kill top with the raw Necros, easy kill. And Minos is getting very pressured here as well. Leo style,
Yeah.
not a player that really suits the characteristics of a Nature's Prophet player, I feel like. He's more of a flashy guy. I have to see if it pays off for them. But I fear it might not.
So far, it's not. I know the game looks close so far at this moment, but IG, they're putting pressure on all 3 lanes. And
Yeah.
that's where I kind of worry if you're looking at Thunder Predator's game right now. Yeah, the Medusa's got a decent amount of farm, but Beastmaster, who was slowed down at the beginning, starting to get off the gates, and well, we could see that being the way Fly goes here too, as he's found some success after dying under the tier 1 tower bot.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that they really killed the Timbersaw twice. And the rotation from the puck was very important to hold him down. We have seen Timbersaws in this tournament already go out of control if they don't die once or twice before they get up their hood, before they get up potentially even their Lotus Orb as well. And they're doing a very good job here. They're just controlling him.
Even that shard on Timber has been very destructive in a lot of cases.
Yeah, flamethrower. Oh, the Prophet ult! Check him again!
Just gets the ult off. He's going to survive for now. They've got the Dream Coil onto Frank Sunray.
He's not healing,
up
though.
Fly. And they will get the kill onto Frank.
Oh.
Well done there just to get that ulti off in time.
Frank got jebaited hard, man. Like, he waited for the last second there in order to use that troll ult. And he absolutely baited him in. Puck TPing, coiling him up. Well done by IG once more. And this Timbersaw, you know,
reactions.
if you feed early on a Timbersaw, especially against the Phoenix puck, you're gonna struggle. Phoenix absolutely destroys Timbersaw's big health pool in the mid game.
And Phoenix comes over, not only helping to kill off that Timber, but keeping Troll alive in that scenario. Like, it's just instant rotations from IG. We've seen some great execution from both these teams in there for IG. It's perfect. Baiting him in and then having the rotations, getting that kill. They're really starting to shut down this Timber, who had a
Yoink.
great start.
Yeah. Emo just running into the triangle, saying, I'm gonna take that rune, thank you very much.
Leo Style
Let's
now
get the prophet
caught,
again.
and there's the freezing field. They'll get the kill on a Leo Style. Shards thrown out over onto the Crystal Maiden as well as the Fortune's End. Not sure they really want to move forward for it, and they won't. I'll be able to walk away.
Yeah, there was 4 bounty runes as well for the Radiant here. And they're starting to slowly snowball away here. Medusa won't feel comfortable fighting until you get at least 2-3 items, because this Beastmaster Necro is going to pose a big problem for you. If you get rawed, the Necros hit you, your mana is going to drop rapidly.
Yep. Get burned out, and all of a sudden, when you're working with no mana, you feel pretty fragile early in the game. Even the mid game, when you've got like 1 or 2 items, Medusa, it sometimes just does not feel like you're made of anything but paper.
Okay, let me tell you a story, B-Cup. There once was a lineup that had 0 stuns, and then they lost because they couldn't stun anyone.
Okay, usually these stories have a moral to them. What's the moral of the story on this one?
You need to have stuns in order to kill people, which Thunder Predator don't really have at all. They have a snowball into Tusk Punch. That's it. How are they going to kill this puck?
Okay. Okay, I like the
You like the
story.
moral of the story? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping
I put a
maybe
lot of
we
thought
can
into it.
illustrate it, make it into a children's book.
Yeah, I mean, that would be perfect. Just like as a Dota education book.
Yeah.
Big stuns.
Ooh. The team with no stuns. A Dota 2 educational book. Dream Coil getting used as well as the Waning Rift. That's going to be the silence out of the Medusa. They've got the Sun
Out of
Ray right
mana.
on top of him, and you can see that the mana's just getting drained out pretty quickly, and we'll get the snowball to keep him alive for a second longer, but then Minos, he ends up dead. The Primal Roar is used on Moose, and with the Supernova there's no way Thunder Predator can retaliate to this, and they've got 2 kills, even with the double kill, and this is a tier 1 mid going down too.
Out of mana, out of life, out of friends, because Tusk also died, out of buildings. Midtower also gets taken down. And IG is looking way better than they did in game 1.
Yeah.
Very
and
constructed movements, very well versed together. Very fluid, even you could say, Biko.
Ooh. Yeah, the same way Thunder Predator squeezed the map early on IG, it's feeling like that's going to be the same story here for IG towards Thunder Predator. They get that mid-tier 1 down, and if they can get the top tier 1 too, all of a sudden the dire map opens up for IG, and that becomes a problem. You're hoping to get Medusa into the late game, and that's just not going to happen when your areas where you feel comfortable farming really gets cut down.
It's definitely going to be a big task here. And we have seen a lot of last pick Medusas in this tournament, and not really very successful. Like, Medusa is just not the strongest kind of carry hero in a meta where you want to be active at some point. He needs like 2 or 3 items to really be active. Kaka, just dive away. Raw, still on cooldown.
Force punch, JT.
Oh, he's just getting eaten by the Necros.
Tail here on Moose. False promise used. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Leo Style dying to Emo.
He got solo
gotten
kill.
themselves around Moose, and they're going to kill him off. There's no way he survives this one. That's 2 already. They'll look over at the Timber, who doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. They were hoping maybe they get that Crystal Maiden to catch up to the Timber, but just not fast enough.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of silly to think about that this puck hero has been first picked pretty much the entire tournament, and he's still going 5-0-3 in games. Like, it's... Yeah. It's puck, all right.
When does he hit that point where it's not even a situational ban, it's just ban first all the time? Because every team plays it.
I mean, let me just tell you, I'm very surprised teams are still sometimes getting Death Prophet or puck. Like, I feel like both of these heroes, they just need to be out of the game. You can win against them, but it's just so difficult that it might just not be worth it. And he's showing here again why. He's doing so much damage. Even the duels are out of mana already.
Yeah, and they want to continue to go. They just don't have the backup for the moment. They've got 2 heroes up towards the top, so without those heroes, without that little bit of oomph to back them up, they don't dive this Medusa. But that being said, they go into the smoke immediately after, and they're going to 3-man smoke, maybe look over towards the triangle, because you get a feel of where Medusa feels comfortable farming, and that's got to be over the triangle.
Yeah, the coil egg combination can be really deadly here. Have to be careful on Thunder Predator's side. They don't have the greatest team fight. Oracle in trouble. Dead.
Dying here to Kaka, and they're still looking. They still got a couple heroes smoked here, but once that Oracle dies, Medusa's got to get out of town.
Yeah.
Dream
Burn
Coil,
the
that
orbital
gets
crisp.
used, dropped on a
Nature's
Leo
Prophet
Styles.
again.
He's gone once again.
Leo Styles just out of this game. He's getting absolutely the dumpster. 0-4-1, sitting at 6k net worth. The second lowest of the course. Timbersaw is having an even worse game. Really like illustrating how bad of a situation this is for Thunder Predator.
Yeah, they've
Minos
been
still
shut
somewhat
down.
rich, but yeah, it's gonna be tough. Like Dusa's not a hero that just brings the team back into the game, you know? Dusa is a hero that when you're even, you're just too strong for the enemy team to handle. But if they're so far ahead, you're not really gonna be having much of an impact at all.
Already up 8k. I don't think we're feeling much of an impact from any of these heroes so far from Thunder Predator. They need a lot of time to make things happen. And like I said, they just don't feel comfortable farming anywhere outside of maybe the triangle and somewhat a spot in the jungle. You know, you move out a little bit too far, you watch these heroes die, a la Leo style up in the top lane. Like, this just does not feel like a spot where Thunder Predator, without risk, is going to find their way back into this game. So we'll see if they can even risk it to go for it. But you're going to be up against now Fly with an Aegis and 10k deficit. This just does not look like a game where Thunder Predator have a big road to get back in.
You remember my story, right?
There once was a team with no stuns. They lost.
Yes,
I've
exactly.
memorized it up to this point.
So the only way that you can win with no stuns is to bait the enemy in, make them come to you, and then kill them. Because otherwise, there's just no chance. And they're smoking into them here, so potentially there's a team fight they can take with the Dusa ult.
Control a little bit low.
Huck
Icarus
ping in.
dive. That's going to get some vision. They've got the silence on.
Dusa out of mana already.
Control already out of mana. Minos in trouble. The Walrus Punch comes in onto the puck. They'll look over as they kill off Emo, but they lose Leo style as well as MJZ. MNZ trying to get out with a false promise, but won't be able to do so. Minos gone,
Triple kill for the
and well,
CM.
3 heroes dead.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you know it's bad if CM walks up a high ground and you can't cancel her ultimate because you have no stuns. It's just so tough. CM ult pretty much killing all of them there. And yeah, what is your answer, Thunder Predator? What do you got in store? Because your most farmed hero just got picked off by a +5 hero, pretty much.
Seriously, they can do nothing to this Crystal Maiden at all. Let's watch this once again. As Fly sitting a little bit under half health at that point. Back to the live action. We're going to go ahead and see the Timbersaw get caught here. Right clicks coming through from the Battle Trance Troll. But Dream Coil onto 2. Emo making his presence felt. They won't continue to go for this as now Dusa uses that ult. Minos not doing enough damage, and well, Thunder Predator, the rest of the team can't back him up enough for them to feel comfortable going for that fight.
Yeah, what can I say? Just run away. There's nothing to stop you.
No stuns.
No stuns. Phoenix went into the Halberd first. So Dusa is already gonna have a tough time doing anything in these team fights. What item is he going for? Probably Skadi. Yeah. He will need Skadi plus 1 more damage item. Potentially even a Rapier at that point already because they're falling really far behind.
I don't even know
Another
if
trip to
can
Tough
you
City.
get a Divine?
You need to get a Divine. Like, you need to give yourself some sort of a winning condition because right now they have none. The trip to Tough City.
Yeah. I haven't seen Minos survive longer than 10 seconds in these fights, so Divine Rapier feels like it's just going to be a baton pass over to IG immediately.
Sure. I mean, his teammates will still need to get some sort of, you know, hexes, some Shiva's guards, tank up for the Dusa.
Find the Timber once again. Frank getting away. Primal Roar gets used. They'll spot the toss. Dream Coil, that gets dropped right on top of Leo style. Freezing Field once again. Ollie with another.
Now, this
2
looks
more
like the
kills.
IG that we have seen in the DPC League throughout the entire time. When they really turn it on, they're unstoppable. And yeah, Thunder Predator definitely can't stop this beast right now. Not even Frank the tank, man.
Tier 2 getting low.
Easy.
Top tier 2 gone, mid tier 2 drops, and only 1 outer tower remains. The map is unavailable for Thunder Predator, and they are down 13k, so that puts them in a big squeeze, and they need to find some sort of lemonade out of this, but these lemons are dry.
Yeah, can squeeze as hard as you want. Once it's empty, it's empty. There's a little bit left here, but you really have to like squeeze it down to the root. Do lemons even have roots? Core? I don't know what lemons have. Minos getting burned up here, taking a lot of damage.
He's caught. I don't think he gets out of this one. He will use that
Phoenix dead though.
Fine Kaka. All right, that's a start here for the side of Thunder Predator. They're going to go after now Fly, who might be in a little bit too deep. Rooted up. Right clicks coming through on the timber. He gets that battle trance off. And will start to throw at those right clicks, those roots. The false promise, it's there, but the primal roar comes down on the Minos. They've caught themselves MJZ. They'll get the kill to the Oracle. The Dreamcoil is going to walk up too. They'll finish off Minos. They'll go after the timber. Frank the tank. He's a tank no longer. He's falling apart, and he will drop. That is IG just dismantling Thunder Predator.
Yeah, Nature's Prophet doesn't even feel like he can join this fight because he's too fragile, sitting at 1200 health. He needs to finish his BKB before thinking of ever joining a fight. Puck, he's pretty much unkillable at this point. The only silence they have against him, the Orchid, he can dispel with the Yule Scepter. Going into the Dagon next, and he's gonna be an absolute menace to deal with.
Sunray,
Tower
you can
should be
see
pretty
on
free.
This replay, just catching, it was a good job getting a stun out onto Kaka, stopping that Supernova from coming over to the top of this fight. But
look at the Troll lifesteal though.
I mean, look at Troll just sustain the second he feels a little bit of, maybe I might die here. Battle trance on, back up in health, and they kill off this Oracle. He can do nothing more. The Dreamcoil plays perfectly by Emo, and they clean up the rest.
Yep. I also like the...
He
just dies again. He just gets killed so easily. There was no coil. Nothing. He's just too squishy. 1400 health. Witchblade takes off like half of that by itself. You got 2 more spells at your disposal. You have a Yule Scepter to cancel TPs. Man. Leo style is always owning, pretty much. This game's sitting at 1-7.
Yeah, that is not the playmaker we're used to seeing. Emo, where are you at? Dreamcoil
coiling the
in
Oracle?
between the tier 3 and the tier 4. He's trying to get the kill onto the Oracle. He'll use that phase shift, and well,
he's still going in.
He doesn't get caught. He'll get the kill there on MJZ. He'll avoid the snowball with the Yules up into the air. They've got the root onto the timber saw. They willing to chase this? I don't know if you really even can. It's not about the chase, actually. Fly is the one put the pressure in on the high ground.
But they're not in any rush to end this game here at all. Like they can just squeeze the map pretty much forever, get the bigger gold advantage, get the next Roshan, Aegis cheese, and then end the game in a very disciplined fashion. As we know IG usually does. Like they don't tend to overstay their welcome. They're a pretty well-organized, well-disciplined team.
So, still holding on to the 18K lead. You've got Emo sitting top the net worth. Doing a great job so far. I mean, really, IG as a whole has just shut down Thunder Predator. Leo's style evidently just is not allowed to play Dota at all.
Yeah, wherever you go to split push with the Prophet, they have the answers. They have a Beastmaster to kill you, they have a Puck to kill you. Even if a Troll just finds you, you're dead as well. Bazaar? I mean, even he's scared of even tanking the creep waves up. Because there's just too much damage coming out here from the Troll, from the Phoenix. Medusa almost finishes Skadi though. After that Skadi, he's still not going to be very impactful though. Like he needs 1 damage item after that. You're tanky alright, but no damage.
They're coming around, maybe finding Minos. Does have the help
so
from
careful.
Moose, and
he can't afford
I'm
to
not
die
sure if
here.
Moose is going to be enough.
Well, Moose is going to be the one tanking the gank.
Yeah, he should get spotted. They actually walk right by him. They don't even want to look for this Tusk because they've found Minos. They've got the Medusa in their sights. They're going to go with the Dreamcoil. There's no way for him to get away. He pops that Dreamcoil and now trying to run. There's the Primal War. Meanwhile, Troll on the other side of the map trying to fight this Tusk. They don't even need the Troll to get the kill to the Medusa. They'll take out Minos. They'll take out Moose. 2 heroes gone once again. And when it rains, it pours. And it's pouring all over Thunder Predator.
Yeah, really stretching his arms and his cheek to get that raw out. Did you see that range? That was like almost full screen. Haven't seen that in a while. And as you said, the Troll is just running down the Tusk. Easy kill for him. I love this axe pickup as well against the Oracle. Just to be able to purge that Fate's Edict that he always puts on him during the battle trance. Makes perfect sense this game.
Really crazy
Prophet
that they would just
finally
ignore
finishes
the Tusk.
BKB. Finally.
Yeah, so... But he's got the BKB. Does he do anything still?
That's a problem. Troll already has the Basher. You TP in, Troll runs at you, he bashes your forehead. Done. You can't fight him. This Troll is going to be, let's just call him a little problem in these team fights. Or perhaps a big problem.
We'll see if he can start to eke out some damage, but he's not going to be able to eke out damage from the grave. Dead again, 44 seconds, no buyback. And this is leading into the next Roche, which is up in 7. So, you know, we saw what they were able to do with the first Aegis, second Aegis, high ground, it's available. And, well, Thunder Predator, they're going to have to try and hold, which is not looking likely. They need a perfect team fight to come, and Minos needs to output a lot of damage. He's still working on the Scotty.
Yeah, at this point, the only hope for Thunder Predator is to really just hold the high ground, hope for IG to make some questionable plays, commit some mistakes, get this Dusa up to like 5-6 slots. Like, I don't really see another way of them winning this game. Dusa will have to do it all alone. And they have a pretty damn good anti-core lineup here on the Radiant, so I don't know how feasible that is.
Double damage for Emo.
Just
Ready
playing
to
around
pop
with them.
when he feels comfortable. They're trying to TP in front of him and catch this puck.
Not happening.
He's too
No
fast.
stuns. Oh, he got coiled again.
Oh,
Double
Leo
damage.
style pops the BKB, but he's got the double damage, so you need to run. You
He's
need to
dropping
TP
through
out. You're not
BKB.
going to be able to do so. They've got the false promise with the Supernova. Now their attention's going to go into the Medusa, who tries to hit the egg, and that's the wrong thing to do because you've been caught with the roar, and they've got the Sunray on you with the help of Emo. The Waiting Rift, that's going to hit onto 3 of these heroes. It silences up. Everybody's going to try and help this Medusa. There's no snowball available because he was silenced by that Waiting Rift, so they get the go into Minos. They look towards the back. This is the beginning of the end here. Leo style dip for 35. They've got no Medusa for 45, and here they go. Diving in even further. They've got themselves the Waiting Rift with the double damage still going. They get the kill on MJZ. These heroes are being corralled into their base, and Thunder Predator have nothing to give. They'll call GG one apiece.
I wouldn't be surprised if Thunder Predator, yeah, calling it right now. GG!
Hi, this is Lorenzo from Dota 2 Pro Games. On this channel, every day, we upload Dota games from pros like Arteezy, Paparazzi, Miracle, and many more. If you want to play like them and understand their secrets, consider subscribing to this channel. You will increase MMR in no time. Also, liking this video is free and will help me bring you more and more content. Enjoy the game. Thanks.
Predator needed to put away IG, and IG lived for a game longer, and now it's again that game 3 situation, the do or die time between both these teams, and it is going to be a tough one. But to break down game number 2, we've got the panel. Let's hear what you got to say about this one. Back over to you guys.
Invictus Gaming managed to turn it around with a very, very, very convincing win, bringing us to a game 3 in this series. What did they do right this time?